Hey, good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Winner's Edge podcast number 9. And this is our midweek. Typically, I do it on Wednesday, but I'm doing it today on Tuesday, the 23rd of June, and because I won't be able to do it tomorrow. But we've had some real exciting stuff going on, and I'm very excited to share it with you. The markets, I don't anyhow, I made a post on Facebook about 9 markets that are on our watch list. I don't think I've ever had that many on there. And then today we had several of them that actually made the VMS 2.0 framework, the rules, and I'll show you those. Some of them we took a market order and then 2 limit orders. Okay, but currently, I'm going to show you the markets that we're currently in. We got into this one, I think it was like Friday or something on Friday. Looking for it to go short. We're bearish on this one, of course. Euro to the yen. And so we took this one based on a pullback up into this very strong support resistance zone. And we got a bearish engulfing candle here. Look down at momentum. Momentum was high, came back down, made a lower high, and with a hook. And that's what we're looking for. And sometimes, you don't necessarily get this candle and get the hook. And I'll show you an example of that too. So anyhow, we're in this one short, and what are we looking for? We're looking for almost a 4-to-1 on this one. So Australian dollar to the Japanese yen. We've been in this one for a while, guys. Like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Sometimes it goes like that. I would rather sit in a trade for a month than not have any trade whatsoever. If the market gives us the setup, we're going to pull the trigger. Period. I do have a limit. I don't want to be in like more than 5 trades at one time. But again, you got to have faith in what the market's doing and faith in what you're doing. And I want you to watch these videos, and I'm going to show you how to do it using the VMS strategy. This is all real money, real account. Okay, so the one that we got in today, this is Canadian dollar to the Singapore dollar. This one, this is not a perfect trade. I got to tell you that right up front. And the reason it's not is because we don't really have a lot of rejection down here. Even if you go down to the 4-hour, not a lot of rejection. If we saw a hammer candle down here, that'd be pretty cool. But we didn't. And so I'm not like super thrilled with the rejection. But on the same hand, when we look at momentum is at a solid 93. That's super low. Let's bring it over here. Don't mess up. Okay. Uh, so solid 93, you can see it right here. And then yesterday's close provided this engulfing candle and the hook right here on momentum. Okay, that is the trigger. So this is pretty good resistance. This isn't great, but it is pretty good. And so what is throwing me on the do it side is this engulfing candle and that hook plus the volume at 91 on a 1-hour and 79 on a 4-hour. So we went ahead and took this one, just took a market order based upon the VMS strategy, the 2.0 VMS. What we did is on the stop loss, so I take this swing low and I bring up the ATR over here. I'm just going to show this one time in this video anyway. And okay, so what did I do? Oh man, I'm sorry, guys. So we're going to take the stop loss on the position tool. We're going to place it right here, right at the bottom of the swing low. And then we're going to come over here and look at this number, disregard the last one. So it's these two right here. And I'm just going to put it right there, and it says 31. So I need to reduce, and then I look over here to see what the line is at, 9107, and then I need to reduce it by 1.5 times that. If you don't understand that, just let me know. I have videos just on that. the profit target is the next obvious support and resistance zone, or 38% fib, basically. So that's where we're at here. And this one, we're looking for a 3-to-1. Okay, now let's get on to, I want to show you a couple of limit orders that I placed. And one is in the Australian dollar to the Canadian dollar. And I'm going to show you why I did that. Look at this. Yeah. So, and again, I took a trade on a double top back here, and we took a nice little profit on that one, 3-to-1. And now what it's doing is it's making a triple top. We did get the trigger right here. That was at midnight last night. I was not at my computer. And you can see how momentum hooked. So we got that, and we got the red candle right where we wanted it. But, from midnight until current, market's just going down, which is fantastic, right? So, but I want you to pay attention to this. See momentum and see how we waited for the hook. Okay, right there. Boop, right there. And we do that on every single trade. We do not take a trade unless we get that, period. And we wait for it. Don't jump the gun. Let the market show you. So what it's showing us here is a very, very bearish candle. And so anyhow, I don't just jump into the market. I again set my stop loss. I set my profit target. This particular profit target is set. You can see the support and resistance over in here. So I just kind of went in between that-ish, and this is the 38%. And this is the 50%. So I'm in between that. And that would be a 3.5 if we get filled on this one. And I do have another limit order, pound to the Australian dollar, right there. Okay, this one kind of did that same thing, right? I had a candle. Here's a great example, guys. I'm going to move this blue line over to that candle right there. And I want you to look down here at momentum. We did not have a hook, so you could not take it on that one. Yesterday we saw that, couldn't take it though. And so we had to wait for the hook. And now, oh, what did I do? Whoop. Would you stop doing that, please? Oh, come here. Okay. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so we got this, and that was at midnight, right? That's when the new day starts. So the new day started over here, and then it just has been going up, which is fantastic. We think this market's going to go up. But based on yesterday's activity, yesterday's close, we finished with the hook. Right here is what we're looking for, guys. We're looking for the hook in the bullish direction, or bearish if we're bearish. And so anyhow, so we got that. Now, we come to the table here, and this market is way up here. Well, I don't want to be up that high. I placed my stop loss, and I placed my take profit. I mean, I'm not even all the way up here to the resistance zone right up here. I'm looking at, here's the 38%, here's the 50%. I'm just over the 38%, which should be a pretty good profit target. I think the market's probably going to come back up to here. I mean, we have, a really good rejection area in here. And so we think this market's going to be going up. But I couldn't take it just with a market order. So we're at about a 3.5 to 1 on this one with our profit target. But I don't want to go up here. I just, I want wholesale, not retail. And so we'll see. Even if you miss it, guys, don't worry about it. There are so many opportunities in these markets. Not all the time. This is kind of an extraordinary time where I've had 9 of them on my watch list. So we've got that one going. Now, the markets that we're watching, this is what not only the limited orders, I want you to pay attention to that, but I also want you to pay attention to what we're watching here. So we're watching the euro to the Australian dollar, and I honestly don't remember which one. Okay, so if this one closes the day, right, if it closes the day with this candle anywhere around that, we're going to have the hook on momentum, and then we'll drop down to the 4 hour or 1 hour and see if we can find volume. If we don't get volume down there, then we're not going to take the trade. This is all worthless. Don't take it unless you get structure, momentum, and volume, VMS. Okay, so that's one we're watching. Euro to the Australian dollar. Next one is New Zealand dollar to the Japanese yen. This one I think is going to take a few more days. This is my head and shoulders that I found. I love head and shoulders. So now we have finally broken and closed right here below the neckline. This one, apparently wants to do the same thing. And, and so what we're waiting for now is a pullback to the neckline, rejection, and then everything else to fall in line. The dollar to the Japanese yen is another one that we're watching. And this is a pretty good one here, guys. We've been patiently watching this one. We actually took a loss. I put a trade in for a triple top, and everything lined up with VMS. That's just a loss. Don't be afraid of losses, guys. When we take a loss, it's a 1R. When we take wins, here's 2.6 just right next door. Yeah, so it's not that bad. Okay, so anyhow, we've been watching this one for a while. Now it is stalling at 2-year highs. We're getting some pretty good rejection up in here. And, this is a monster. This is just incredible what momentum is doing here. And so when this one gives us our signals up here and we get the hook here, then we're going to really consider looking at this one for a short all the way down here. And let's see what else. Oh, dollar to the Swiss franc is another one we're watching. So we're watching for a pullback. That's probably going to take a little while. I wanted to show you dollar to the Canadian dollar because this, okay, yeah. With a shooting star, in order to qualify for a shooting star, you have to have the shooting star, and then within the next 3 candles, you need to have in this case, a bearish engulfing candle. And so we would never have been in this, regardless of momentum. Structure is first, then momentum, then volume. Okay? All right, guys. And wait a minute. Maybe nope. That's it. That's all I got for you today. Those limit orders and the ones that we're watching, super important. And I want you to see. I'm grateful that trades work out. Very grateful. This one I put on a second position. I felt so strongly about it. If you follow the VMS 2.0. Then it doesn't cost you any money whatsoever to just follow along. I'm showing you the ones that are on the watch list, and then if they qualify and why they qualify. And it's a very, very simple setup, guys. One of the ways that you're successful at this is you just keep showing up, and then one day the market is going to start making sense to you. It doesn't take a lot of indicators. It doesn't really take a lot of time during the day. If I wasn't filming and posting and doing all the stuff that I'm doing, I could be done with this in 2 hours every day, all day. Not all day. That didn't make sense. Anyhow, in about 2 hours, I could be done with all of this. So this one, I have this up here because I really think we're going to see a 12-1 on this one. That'll be my biggest win yet. So anyhow, hope you have a great day. I will we'll do this again. I'm traveling out of state this weekend, so I don't know if I'll be able to do the end of the week podcast for you until probably like Monday. So okay, until then. Carry on, guys. We're in this together. We're trying to make money in the Forex market. I am sharing with you a strategy that I have developed over many, many years, and it's an accumulation of all of the things that I have learned on my 25-year journey. So, All right, hope this helps, and give me a like, give me a subscribe, pass this stuff on to other people, and let's start opening this book and diving deep into it. All right, that's all I got.